Hello family. I wanted to talk today a little bit about resilience and perhaps even recommitting and starting over. As many of you know, back in August of 25 I had a stroke that took me from being incredibly physically fit and mentally acute to something different. So what I want to talk today about is the path forward as you realize that you're not dead. Like my friend Mike says, you're not dead, you're not done. So I'm not dead and I'm not done. And I am recommitting to a number of things, one of which is my YouTube channel. I'll be posting at least one video a week. And probably the topic, the name of the channel is In Search of Purpose today. So I'll be doing videos on finding your purpose and being able to commit to it, doing it in writing, and things along those lines. The other aspect of this is that I am recommitting to my physical fitness. So we had been down in Florida helping a friend, so now we're back in Maryland, and I'm rejoining the gym today so that I can get back in and start getting my body back in shape the way I'm used to. And I'm also doing a bunch of things that are specific to stroke survivors. Not that the concept would be lost on people that have not had a stroke. However, some of those things will be stroke specific. The other aspect is to recommitting myself to helping others. And the way that I have been doing it since I was, a kid really, I've always had an amazing attitude. And people have commented on it. They've said, Jack, how do you stay so positive? And I think it's because when you have a mindset of possibility, things tend to happen for you as opposed to you. So one of the keys that I'd like to work on now for you watching is to help you to think past the immediate event. Many times, and I'm sure you've experienced this, the thing that you thought was so incredibly horrible actually, in retrospect, turned out to be kind of a blessing in disguise, as they say. So we want to start looking for that sooner. One of my early mentors, I'm not sure whether it was Dennis Waitley or Brian Tracy, but they made a mention of the fact that everything happens for a reason and a purpose. Now you've heard that 1,000 times, I'm sure. So the next aspect of this, which was an addition to that, was that, and it helps me to teach me, so everything happens for a reason and a purpose, and it happens to help and teach me. So one way or the other, you're going to get a benefit out of this. But the sooner you start looking for the benefit, the sooner you're going to find it. As they say, seek and you shall find. Considering the author of that statement, you might consider that more people would take it seriously. However, the idea now is that when something happens and it's definitely off plan, you didn't expect for it, you lost a relationship, you lost a job, you lost something or other, and you're thinking, oh my goodness, what just happened? And then if you get something out of this video, I want you to start looking sooner. Okay, if you're going to have a pity party, have your pity party, and then get over it quickly by looking for something that's a benefit. If you lost a job, the next better job is around the corner. If you lost a relationship, you're looking for that better relationship, one that didn't have the issues that this previous one had. So almost any circumstance you can find a benefit in. So I want to talk about the circumstance that I've been dealing with for the last several months, since August of 25, and that is a stroke. And you're saying, Jack, how the hell? get a benefit from a stroke? Well, one of the things that I've been helping people with for many, many years is to find their purpose in life. And what's becoming eminently clear is that I got to deal with this thing. And in the process, I know I'm not the only person who either has had a stroke or someone who knows someone that's had a stroke and is dealing with their physiology. I mean, I woke up and half of my body was at least partially turned off. My ability to even lift my left arm, not happening. Any articulation in the fingers, not happening. Speech pattern, not happening. Left leg working, not happening. And you go, well, how is that a benefit? Well, as I bring myself back, and trust me, YouTube is our friend, there's lots and lots of videos on how to do a variety of different things and improve your neuroplasticity, which means rewiring the brain so that it starts to work again from areas that no longer were functioning at all or marginally, like today. I learned a little technique about being able to have flexion in my left foot so that I can walk more smoothly. And they suggested laying down on your back, bending your knee, and then lifting the foot. Boom! For the first time since the stroke, I've been able to have flexion in my left foot. So now, as those muscles get stronger and I build that neural network, I'll have the plasticity or the improvement in the brain function to be able to actually have a more smoother gait when I walk. What an amazing thing. So, let's go back to that key factor here. That you're going to not give up and that you're going to continue and you're going to persevere and you're going to recommit and you're going to find purpose in the things that have come up. For me, I know that as I improve, I'm going to be helping you improve. And that's the key. Watch me go, watch me grow, watch me improve. There was a saying that I had a long time ago, and that is that if you can do it, I can do it. And it didn't matter. I was a gymnast, I was a diver, I did a lot of things. And now after post-stroke, now my concern is that if I can do it, you can do it. And I know there's a lot of therapists out there, and I have been a massage therapist and I was a professional fitness trainer for many years. And my job was to help coach people along. Well, now I'm taking advice from others and suggestions and little things, and I'm going to be applying that to my own physiology, my own brain, and being able to do more and to watch that progress go. And I'll share that progress with you so that you know what's going on and you can see it. And maybe it won't be for you, but maybe it will be for somebody that you know or that you've heard about. And you can share these videos with that person. Betwixt and between now and then, I am recommitting and refocusing on my YouTube channel, posting at least once a week. So your job in this funky process of living is to take what you've got and make something beneficial out of it. My job is to help you with that process. I've been doing so many things for so many years and helping people. There's no reason to stop now. Just like for yourself. Once you have achieved something, share it. So today, that's the goal. Short message. Let's recommit, refocus, make a plan, make a goal, make a plan, decide what we want to do, and then get to it. And that's the plan for today. Love you all. Have a great day.